We made it to Moab. It took us about 10 hours to get here, maybe 11 hours. It wasn't horrible. Beautiful scenery all the way here. Stayed the night in Cedar City. Wanted to stop at the Sushi Burrito for breakfast, but chose to continue on. And first trail of the day is gonna be Steelbender. So the group is just got done airing down. Let's get going. The group is excited to be back for the legendary Easter Jeep Safari here in Moab, Utah. This is an exceptional event and well worth it. If you've never visited Moab before, you'd be amazed on how beautiful Moab actually is. The attraction is also something else. It's quite interesting. As we started going down the trail, the first thing we noticed was someone had a sailboat on this tiny pond. The sailboat was about a third of the size of the pond, probably some great yacht parties. What could be one of the main reasons this trail is a Jeep Badge of Honor trail is this first canyon as you head down the path. It is absolutely breathtaking beautiful. You're immersed in this beautiful canyon with bright red canyon walls. And you also cross the stream several times, making it really unique as most of the trails in Moab don't have running water. It doesn't take very long to get to the very first obstacle of this trail, which is this downhill right corner. It is way steeper than the video looks, and if you go off straight, it could potentially lead to a rollover. I have seen people turn around this spot because it's that intense. Just past that, you have an even worse hill climb that's even steeper. Then you get to the major waterfalls and a few other obstacles, and that is the beginning of Steelbender. For the next hill climb, you're definitely going to want to have 4-low fully engaged and potentially even some lockers. It's loose and slippery, and it is a good challenge, but because of that, Kim wanted to drive up the hard spot. Once Kim tries something, the rest of the group has to do it. The next spot on the trail is what I call a volunteer obstacle, and that is a spot where people gather to watch others attempt it. You get to this area, you're often going to see people just sat there waiting, just want to see people do it. This is comprised of several different ledges that are more slick than anything else. You could get sideways and potentially roll, which does happen here, and that's why people gather here to watch. The obstacle itself is about 100 feet long, and the first ledge is about 7 feet tall. It is a slight ramp, so you only get up to about 45 degrees, but there's soft dirt at the bottom, loose sand on top, meaning once your tires start spinning, people often slide to the side, get a little too sideways, and roll over. But since Kim made this look so easy, everyone else was trying to duplicate what she did.
Keep going, keep going.
There it is.
The great thing about this obstacle is there is an easier way for the less equipped vehicles to get up it, and that is you just approach it from the right, and there's a way of zigzagging up this obstacle to get up with no problems.
Went up the big waterfall. I think they said something about going right at the top, so we're going to go to Flat Iron, I think, or Flat Pass. That's it, Flat Pass. Flat Iron Mason's a different trail. Cool trail though at that. Well, I'm moving.
So today we're heading to Flat Pass, and most people are nervous about this trail because it is one of the harder trails in Moab. And right at go, there's a large waterfall you have to go down.
Right at the very beginning of the trail, there's a pretty big ledge. Well, I don't want to say ledge, but waterfall. That's about overall probably 7-ish feet high. There's smaller ledges on it. It's also, you could pick whatever path you want. Overall, if you sort of slalom through it, it's not that bad. It's really a stock vehicle may be able to do it, to be honest. It's just real steep. Well, we're moving, so stay tuned.
Being that this is my first time on Flat Pass, I was trying to take in the trail as much as I could. I was constantly looking around and just noticing how beautiful this trail actually is. It might be one of the more beautiful trails in Moab. As it sits, I mean, it's just stunning views. But the one thing that disturbs the views is that this trail seems to be non-stop ledges. It's up and down ledges along the whole route, and it's rough between those ledges at that. Some of the ledges are 2-3 foot tall, and there's just massive rocks the entire time that are about basketball size that you just have to drive over.
The views on this trail are just absolutely stunning. I'm looking forward.
Vehicles off, lock them up.
Looking backwards. Looking backwards is better. I almost actually wish we were on the trail backwards, because looking back towards Moab, just phenomenal. Well, we're pushing through some rocks right now. Let's keep going.
As we work our way south, the trail seems to get harder and harder with bigger and bigger ledges. Not really sure what's ahead of me, so getting nervous as I'm watching people with way more equipped vehicles than me struggle. Seems like there's always that one guy in the group that just makes things look too easy.
As we're nearing about 3/4 of the way through this part of the trail, you get some options, some ledges. We're taking the hard ledge of each one. Not so bad. No lockers yet. It's more of a wheelbase concern, kind of obstacles that just make it harder for this short wheelbase, because it's just, you know, four wheels touching walls at the same time kind of thing. But the group is doing pretty good. I mean, let's just watch them.
Terry, trying to spice things up, decided to take the extra hard line.
Boy. That'll work. Good job, man.
On this adventure, there were several vehicles that I absolutely fell in love with. This one in particular is a Jeep I've always wanted to build, and that is a 2-door JL extended using a Genright frame to get a LJ length. I mean, it's a Jeep I want, and I've been contemplating building one for a long time. Just absolutely beautiful. Some of the obstacles just did not agree with a TJ wheelbase, so Tony jumped out of his Jeep, came back, gave him the Moab bump speech, helped him get up it.
So the trail is just bumpy and bumpy, but has a lot of hidden ledges and some good obstacles. So overall, not so bad so far.
I guess if you have a built Jeep like Terry's, you just gotta play a little bit.
That's it.
This is not in reverse.
I'm sorry, I am entertaining myself.
I see that.
Pretty close to the end, you have to cross a river, and there's a ledge. Double edges, actually, pretty good. Pretty good challenge. Like it. I think we're getting close to the trail. Well, we made to the end of the trail, and then this is actually flat pass A+, outside of the bumpiness. But boy, the trail's a good one. Take away the bumps, it's probably one of the better trails out here. The end of the trail was pretty awesome, very beautiful, loved it. Well, to the next trail we go. If this is the video, subscribe, share, like, comment, share even more. Hope to see you on the trail. Be safe.